What's up, you majestic what the fucks? This is The Inner Idiot. Hoopty swoopty bitches. It is December 12th, 2000 shitty. We're here in the Dimwits and Dummies studio. Welcome back. It's the show that's like Cyberpunk 2077. Dicks out for Harambe. That's right. Have you guys seen this? We're going to talk about this shit. Don't worry. But let me introduce first my co-host. Ladies, he's here for you. Better have your towels because you're going to get wet. Lord Shorty Hoffman, 2 claps and Ric Flair. Woo!
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's raining outside. You don't need the umbrella because of me.
Yeah.
Or the towels, whatever.
Look, I'm trying to sell you here.
Oh, all right.
Work with me. We got a special guest today.
Special guest.
The Todd Father 85. Your mom's favorite streamer. Whether it's Mortal Kombat or Call of Duty, he's stuffing body bags and causing lags. That's right. And he always wears a tie, because it's always a special occasion.
That's right.
Ryan Glover, the Top Father 85, 2 claps and Ric Flair. Woo!
Appreciate it, fellas. What's going on?
Not much, man. Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, man.
So we've been streaming for about a year. We're almost at 5,000 followers. Yeah. And just like you had previously said, man, I'm your mom's favorite streamer. So if you're not watching, your mom definitely is.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. My mom watches. Well,
My mom doesn't know how to operate a computer very well, so I know she's not doing it.
What games are you streaming right now, man?
Right now is Call of Duty and Apex and Mortal Kombat. And I have been playing some Fortnite with my daughter here and there.
I caught one of those streams, man. That was really neat.
Yeah, so every now and again I'll get on with my daughter when she wants to get on. But since Apple took Fortnite off the tablet, it's been really hard for us to be in the same room like we used to, because she should sit next to me. Not have her camera and have my camera. We both be on the screen. She'd be playing on her tablet, and I'd be playing on my system. But now we have to play in opposite rooms because Apple took Fortnite off their entire platform.
You cross-platform on a tablet and system with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, huh. when Apple had Fortnite on iOS, then yeah, you could cross-platform, and she could play on her tablet, or you could play with anybody on any system.
Yeah, Fortnite's one of the few games that's truly cross-play on every platform.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah. It was the widest market they could possibly do, because it wasn't a very big crowd or anything like that from what I've read. Like, the game was very closed in-house during development.
Huh. Yeah. Well, we're going to stick to video games for a minute.
All right.
Today's top 5. I got 2. One of them's not really a top 5, but the first one is a top 5. It's my top 5 favorite games of all times.
Okay.
Number 5 is Smite. And the only reason I put this goddamn game on there is because I've spent so much of my fucking time playing it. Look, man, I've never played a game in my life that would make me want to fucking cry tears of joy 1 second and choke my motherfucking grandma the next second. Dude, this game will make you feel like the shittiest motherfucking person.
You have so many mixed feelings about your grandmother. That's the only thing that this podcast has taught me. Like, most people are like, I love you, grandma. And then you're like, I'm going to kill this bitch. I'm going to love this bitch. I'm gonna kill this bitch, like, back and forth, dog. Like, it's so fucking wild.
I told you she blew up dudes' cars. Like,
I get that.
I mean, look, that's the kind of family we come from.
I've never met anybody who has had so many mixed feelings about their grandmother.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I loved her. God rest her soul. All right, number 4. Look, the game was kind of shit, but, like, it made a lot of headway, and a lot of games kind of gravitated towards this style, was Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors.
I fucking love Dynasty Warriors. I do. It's not the greatest put-together game, but a lot of games like Zelda did it. They went to a Dynasty Warriors type
They have
format.
One, yeah. Well, they have 2 now.
Dragon Quest did it. Like, Samurai Warriors. There's tons of them.
Yeah.
That's number 4.
Both those games are shit, by the way.
I fucking...
Continue.
Both of them games are golden. Motherfucking golden. All right. Number 3 is DC Universe Online.
Really?
Yeah, and here's why. Because we all want to be goddamn superheroes or villains, whatever. I wanted to be a motherfucking superhero. Sure. Guess what? I made a motherfucking superhero. And I was a goddamn superhero when I played that goddamn game.
See, like, obviously I'm a huge fan of the medium, but, like, of both mediums, both comic books and, video games, but I did not enjoy it in the slightest.
No, it was one of those games where it was a good concept, and it would have been great but they didn't put shit into it.
Fuck no.
It took them so long to build a goddamn server that there was no way you could even attempt to play it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it could have been better, but me personally, I loved it.
Well, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Number 2, the Final Fantasy series. Now,
The whole fucking thing.
the whole fucking thing. Now,
Damn.
here's the thing. This would have been number 1, and it kind of pains me that it's not number 1. But I had to really do some soul searching for this list. Right? Number 1 just had to take it. But Final Fantasy, man, that was a staple of growing up for me.
All right.
From the time I was in first grade until now. So, like, 117 years. Mm-hmm. And number 1 on my top 5 is the Mass Effect series. I don't give a fuck who you are. The Mass Effect series is goddamn golden. It's fucking aces. There is no better for me.
Minus number 2.
Number 2 was like the best one.
No, number 2 was shit. Number
Andromeda
3
was the
best
worst one.
I've never played any of them, so I have no opinion on this.
Oh my lord.
You didn't miss nothing special.
Oh
Yeah,
yes
see,
you did.
I'm gonna trust this guy.
Yes you did. And I've never wanted. Oh man.
I don't trust your top 5 list because one of these 5 games is not on there. I didn't hear one thing about GoldenEye. I didn't hear one thing about Donkey Kong Country.
Well, see, this is...
I didn't hear anything about anything that was actually a top 5 video game.
All right. Well, you're going to hear on the next list. It's not really 5. I've got like 7 or some shit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like 7.
See, I don't even know if any of my top favorite games are in the top 5. Well, no, probably one of them is. And
Now,
Legends of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Now the next list is some of the most influential games out there.
Oh well, there's one of them
Now,
right there.
And it's on the list. But here's the thing. With this list, there's so many that could be put on it, right? But I only come up with these for now. So, number 1, first one I'm going to mention, I hate the game, but it's Fortnite. All right? Fortnite brought a whole new fucking crowd and generation to gaming. Like, fucking dances were made because of this game. Have you ever seen Orange Julius? It looks like somebody with fucking Tourette's doing head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Now, are we talking about just like society influences, or are we talking about influence in the gaming community? Because Fortnite didn't do shit for that.
It brought in gamers though that wouldn't.
Every game does that.
Yeah.
Every gamer will sit there and be like, or before they even start into it, like, I'm never gonna touch a video game in my life.
It literally just gave every 9-year-old a reason to talk shit to us because none of us can build to save our lives. That's all that
These
is.
little motherfuckers are like, I still play with Legos daily, bitch. And you're sitting here like, I haven't played with Legos in 20 years. Fucking assholes.
I step on Legos daily.
Oh man, that's horrible. Next on this list is Madden. Now,
Madden hasn't done anything.
dude, Madden revolutionized sports games, man.
You might as
It
well-
brought sports games to the forefront.
You might as well call Madden Monopoly because it's the only football game that's ever been out, so there's nothing to compare it to.
ESPN had one.
But that was 2K,
And-
2K didn't got 1 year worth of the NFL before they had to start making off-brand team names
And
because
you remember Game Day? That was around for a couple years.
yeah, but Game Day was on. We're talking in 96, 97.
Yeah, that was PlayStation 1.
That was PlayStation 1 days, and now after Game Day went away, because that was Madden's only competition. Once that went away, it's just been a monopoly the whole entire time.
Yeah, but still, like, a big part of the online community is Madden.
Right, but here's the thing. I want to know how you can make a great football game, but you can't make a fucking basketball game to save your life.
Oh, God, I know, dude. The ESPN or the NBA Lives are trash.
NBA Live is the worst fucking game to play because it's never been fluid. It's never been smooth at all.
It's sports ball. Shorty checked out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and quiet. Yep.
No,
You're
I
saying which
play a
ones.
lot of sports games. I play Madden and I play 2K. It's about where that ends and begins. I can't play baseball. It's just too fucking boring, just like in real life, to sit and
The last
watch on
sports
TV.
game I played and enjoyed was the baseball on the Atari.
Well, that was a long
Nice.
time ago.
No,
You're not even that old.
I know. Yeah, it was done being produced before I was born, but we have one. Like my dad, and we would play it almost at least once a year. He'd bust it out. He's like, "All right, you ready to get your ass kicked?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, this is the year I win."
But I will say, what was it? NBA Jam
Oh, NBA Jam was that shit.
and Blitz were
Blitz
fucking phenomenal.
Blitz was dope.
Blitz was the 7-on-7 football game where you can pile drive people and punch people.
Oh, cool.
All kind of deals.
Now, see, there's one, I think it's called Blood Bowl or something like that. It's a fucking fantasy,
RPG?
Yeah, the RPG fantasy setting thing, football thing.
So it's actually, I've actually played it. I actually have it on my gaming system. It's chess.
Yeah.
And then when you play chess and when you take the person square, they literally kill the other piece.
Oh, that's dope.
Live and in effect.
Yeah,
and it's
my
like a football
my
game.
buddy bought it, and he was like, man, this game sucks. It's nothing what I thought it would. And then I watched him play it. I'm like, give me the controller. And about 10 minutes in, I'm like, I'm winning. He's like, how the fuck did you figure this out? I'm like, I do these strategy games. Like, you took sports and turned it into strategy, I win.
Next influential game is League of Legends. Here's the thing, I've never played it, but
You're already wrong.
It made MOBAs popular.
Uh,
I'm telling you, man.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that one thing. Because the original was Dota.
Yeah, but Dota wasn't as mainstream as League of Legends was.
Well, the one thing I will say about League of Legends that Dota didn't do is that it's actually a competitive mobile game that they have in EA in the esports.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that Dota was the segue for that to be there. So that's why he says it really didn't do shit.
Yeah, that's...
But I mean, it's one of the first mobile games that they have to where you can play competitively.
We're just gonna rename these lists to Tyler's Wrong. So next on the influential list of Tyler's Wrong is Zelda. The whole Zelda series. So Zelda.
Well, that's the one that you got that we ain't gonna argue.
Yeah,
Zelda made RPGs cool.
And Game
Okay,
Boy.
see, there you're wrong. It's not an RPG. It's action-adventure.
Action-adventure, whatever. But it made those types of games, puzzle solving, this and that.
Well, I mean, it started specifically the secret chests and stuff like that. That was a big thing that they did. But in Ocarina of Time, the Z targeting system, which what we now call just auto target, a single button auto targets you to something. That was the first development of it. Was Ocarina of Time for the N64? Yeah, it was the first time it had ever been done, and it's on every single game you will ever buy. Any game that requires you to aim at something, that is on there. And it's all because of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
All right, cool. I can dig it. All right, next one on my influential list. I got 3 more.
All right.
Next one is Call of Duty. First-person shooters have always been fairly popular, but Call of Duty, again, brought them to the forefront. The community, the online community for Call of Duty is crazy. You got 10-year-olds fucking telling you your
I thought
mama's
this
a
was
whore.
like the influence, like the list that influenced the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So like there, it would be GoldenEye, because GoldenEye brought first-person shooters and the online community. Like GoldenEye still has a mod, like because the servers are technically down, they made a modded server community.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's still being played.
Just so they could strictly still play GoldenEye.
Now, see, I would have said GoldenEye, but
like that one has more influence.
it was also
like,
N64, so
Right.
it only had one system. Now, again, I told you there's a lot of stuff that could have gone on his list that's not on his list. Obviously, this list.
You're talking about influence. You're talking about things that have influenced. Like it's like like not giving Elvis Presley influence for music. You know
Who's
what I'm saying?
Elvis Presley?
Shut the fuck up. But that's what I'm saying. You
No,
know?
you got a point. I ain't gonna argue with it. My next one is Gears of War. Go ahead and trash it.
Well, I don't know anything about Gears of War,
All right.
so until you start making points, I'll prove you wrong.
It gave Xbox relevance, and it was one of the first best third-person shooters. It was the first third-person shooter I can remember that was good.
Now, third-person shooter, I will give you that. That is the one thing it was, and it brought the whole team aspect into it. But I don't know.
And the last one is Mario. Look, you can't argue with Mario. It gave fucking gaming a face.
See, that right there, that one is correct. That one has the proper influence to the systems.
1 for 7, not bad.
1 for
Yes.
7. God damn it. All right, so one last game I want to talk about before we take our first fucking break, all right, is Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, my God.
Look, if you ain't seen the fucking glitches for this, right? Like, you imagine, like, first day glitches be like, frame rates, this or that. First day glitches, your dicks are hanging out your trousers. That's it. You can modify the size of your goddamn dick in this game. Now, remember,
That's
Keanu
not all,
Reeves,
though. That's not all.
Keanu Reeves backed this game. Do you think he got to modify the measurements of his man meat.
You know that motherfucker's already got a massive schlong, so he's like, no, you need to tone it down a little.
Nobody is that humble and has a small penis.
Yeah, true story. True story.
I believe it.
Yeah. So.
Have you
I haven't seen shit about it, dude.
So, when you create your character, it takes you to your genitals, is what it says. And you can make it long or short, fat or skinny. And then also...
Thin penis. Thin penis.
Right. It's long, but it's thin, right? But then also, you can actually modify your pubic hair.
What the fuck?
I swear it's... Change the color... Make it bushy or shade. It's. I don't even have the game yet. I don't even know if I'm going to buy it after seeing that kind of shit.
That's fucking.
Because I can't have that on the 70-inch TV in the living room, and then fucking my daughter walks in like, "Daddy, what's that?" Like, oh well, I guess we're gonna have this conversation early. Not gonna happen.
The argument surrounding this right now is that you can't modify the vagina. You got one choice for vagina, which is fucked up. Because why can't you give it roast beef curtains? Why can't it be a giant wolf puss? You know what I mean? Like, vaginas are different, too. Some people...
I mean, whatever, but...
Some people's vaginas look like the perfect, well-put-together little cheese coney. And then some look like you just went to Arby's and fucking...
You just said you had cheese coney for a vagina, bro. That is not a proper analogy. Come on, guy.
No, look. Just look at the end of a cheese coney. I'm telling you.
See the look she's giving you? She's like, dude, you suck.
Almost like that's not a good analogy.
Nah.
Like, hey, cheese coney. You know what the last thing I want to see on a vagina is cheese, dog. You're saying cheese conies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Cyberpunk 27. I want to play it, honestly. Like, it looks like a dope game. Like, I want to give my guy an average size penis, because when his fucking dick's out, like, I don't want anybody to get scared of it. I'd rather than be scared of my guns. But I don't want anybody. And apparently there's accidental gay sex happening in Cyberpunk 2077. I learned about this today, right? So you go to these strip clubs in the game.
I'm just going to ask Donnie about it as soon as we're done.
About accidental gay sex?
Yeah, in Cyberpunk, because he's been playing it.
Oh, okay. Or has Donnie been... No, Donnie's virgin. He ain't been having accidental gay sex.
No.
All right. Well, on that note, let's smoke about it, take a little break, hear from the dimwits and dummies, and we'll be right back.
All right. Greetings, humanoids, goblinoids, and all the other oids in between. Do you like talking about Dungeons & Dragons? Do you enjoy listening to other people talk about Dungeons & Dragons? Or talk about any other role-playing games? If you say yes to any or all of these, join me and Autumn Midas on the Dimwits and Dummies podcast, an open discussion on our take on how to improve your game from the perspective of game master to player characters. Embrace your flaws and learn that everyone loves D&D. They just don't know it yet.
Dun, 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 dun. On this day in history, December 12th. All right, 1787. Pennsylvania becomes the second state to ratify the U.S. Constitution.
I don't know what that word means.
Ratify?
Yep.
I think it means like just to legitimize it.
Legitimize.
To be like, yeah, you know what? This document, this is legit. We're gonna adopt this. We're gonna make it ours.
All right.
I think that's what it means.
Isn't that where it was written? Was Pennsylvania?
Fuck, I don't know, dude. I ain't that smart. Goddamn.
Jesus.
I feel like all my on this days in histories, like I always find 4 topics: government shit, tennis, hockey, and baseball. And we're gonna throw cricket in there. I see a lot of cricket shit on this day in history, and I don't know a goddamn thing about the game or how to play it.
I just know they start making noise when you're bad at a joke.
Yeah, I don't
Get it, crickets.
Crickets.
All right, I'll shut up. I'm done.
1946, Tide detergent is introduced. That's how exciting December 12th is, people.
1946?
Yeah, Tide.
Wake me up when this is over.
Right? 1979, gold hits record high $462.50 an ounce. You want to guess what it is today? No? What do you think?
Like $1 or something?
That's probably like $5.
$1,846.94. That's what it is
ounce?
now. Yes, per ounce.
Jesus.
Yeah, and we're not talking about that fool's gold shit. It's
Well,
the
no.
real shit.
Damn.
Wow.
And the last one, 2015. First woman ever elected in Saudi Arabia in municipal council elections. That was really hard to get out for some reason. I did not want to say municipal.
It's a tough listen.
It is. That's December 12th, people. That's it. That is what we got for December 12th.
Yeah, that's not amazing.
No,
Not great.
December 12th sucked donkey balls.
Damn.
All right, but have you guys ever heard of sunbathing your butthole?
Yes, sadly, I have.
Have you heard of this, man?
I have not, but I'm kind of even afraid to ask. But I'm sure you're going to tell me anyway.
I'm going to tell you it is 2000 shitty and people are sunbathing their fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Apparently, it strengthens organs, sustains health and longevity, increases your libido, balanced sexual energy, better sleep, better focus. Look, man, the skin down there is so goddamn sensitive, right? Like, I feel like if you're going to sunbathe your asshole, that never sees the light of fucking day.
True.
Like, it'd take 5 minutes to burn that motherfucker.
Probably.
Less than that. Right? Because even if you go to a fucking tanning bed, like, your asshole is not getting sunbathed. Your yams are blocking it.
So I have a question.
Okay?
Are they like downward dogging it just with
Well,
no
the one
pants
picture
on?
I seen is this dude fucking laid back with his fucking feet spread like this.
Oh,
you know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
Like, he was about to get his asshole licked.
Yeah, exactly right. That's exactly
And
what
he
it
was,
looked like.
and was it the one where he was on a fucking, like, in the mountains and shit?
I can't recall.
You fucking mountain lion just come by and just lick that shit up.
I'm not sure, dude. I just remember one of the girls at work, she just started laughing hysterically. Well, what's so funny? She showed me a picture of some dude sunbathing his asshole. I'm like, well, there's a list of things I didn't want to see today, and that was probably number one.
When the episode's over, Google this shit, dude. I'm serious.
No, I'm okay.
It's crazy. It's
I
funny.
don't need that in my search history.
It's like some kind of fucking Far Eastern old fucking tradition, but they called it the gate of life and death. Like, I don't want my asshole to be associated with life and death.
No, because, like, a vagina is life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your asshole is death, because that's the only thing coming out of there is shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But apparently energy enters and exits the body through this spot. Look, I'm telling you what, I got enough energy that fucking exits this fucking part of my fucking body to fuel fucking Russia for ages, man. Russia's energy problem is solved if they just hook my asshole up to some kind of fucking converter.
Right, that's why you need to go gluten-free.
Fucking gluten. Oh, man. Dude, I got so many health problems. Like, if I go gluten-free, I ain't eating shit. I'm just drinking water all the time. Nothing but water. Maybe, like, some fucking gluten-free pumpkin
You can
crackers.
eat salad.
Salad. I mean, I could. Salad's good, though.
Salad is good.
But you gotta have the right kind of dressing, and, like, my dressings would be limited.
Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. I ain't never looked up a gluten-free diet.
I don't know.
Because I ain't never thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I am gonna try, though?
What's that?
Bathing my sunbathing my butthole.
All right, you do that. Let me know
I
how that goes,
don't.
Bag.
Do not send me any pictures.
I'm gonna send everybody pictures. I'm gonna post it on the gram. I am.
You're going to get fucking flagged, homie.
Wow.
That's where everybody. Or,
Just put one of those little emoji with heart, emoji heart over top of your dick.
Coming soon. Enter idiots. OnlyFans. You can catch him
yeah.
Oh, God.
sunbathing his asshole.
This is gonna be fucking great, man.
Jesus.
I can't wait to tell you guys all about it.
No.
You can tell me all about it all you want. Just don't send me any
Shorty,
pictures.
you want to bathe your son? Yeah. You know what I'm
Sunbathe
trying
my
to.
butthole with you?
Yeah.
No.
Dude,
That doesn't sound pleasurable at all to me.
team building.
No. Motherfucker.
I don't think that is a team building exercise.
This is team building right
Look.
here. What we're doing, talking and bullshit and having a good time. Like this is us improving our team aspect right here. Fucking sunbathing our assholes has nothing to do with
I
it.
really think we could become closer friends if we do
Yeah,
this.
but see, the problem is like, I have best friends and I've seen their dicks, and then I have best friends that I haven't seen their assholes, and I would really like to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already regret seeing the amount of dicks that I have. I don't want to dive a step further in by like, all right, man, you know what? We've been friends for years. show me your butthole. Like, none of that sounds like a good segue into friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Becky, do you endorse this? Just give me a head shake. No?
No.
Becky's over there sitting in the corner for all the listeners, and she's just sitting there wide-eyed as fuck. Like, this sounds like a terrible idea.
I think it sounds like a... I don't know, like...
You can be embarrassed for him, Becky. It's perfectly fine.
Man, I don't get embarrassed. I ain't got no shame. I'm just... Like, I'm trying to weigh the pros and cons of this. Like, if I fucking sunburn my butthole...
What is the pros, though? There's, like, no pros to this.
Dude, if it sustains health and longevity and strengthens my
I want to know who
organs,
did the testing to figure all this shit out.
Yeah,
And then how
that's the problem. If I burn my butthole, dude, I fart a lot. Like, imagine how them motherfuckers are going to feel coming out. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like going to
Do you
Taco Bell and White Castle within the same day.
Like, you know how, like, getting a fresh tattoo feels like sunburn? You know what I'm saying? Like, severe sunburn. Dude, I was listening to this fucking video or whatever talking about how, like, the worst experiences they've ever had in tattoo parlors. And this guy was talking about how he tattooed some dude's butthole. And right before he went to go pay, he's like, hey, can I use the restroom? He says, sure. He goes in there, and all of a sudden they hear thud against the fucking floor. He opens up the fucking... They had to unlock the bathroom door. This dude is passed out because he took a shit.
why wouldn't you hold it?
Why would... Yeah, I'm saying, like, oh, I gotta poop. Like, it's gotta come out eventually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why would you get your butthole tattooed? That's my top question. Like, not why would you hold the shit. Like, why would you get your butthole tattooed? You know what I'm saying? What laundry list of bad events has led to your life that you had to get your butthole tattooed? You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like, that's
so passionate right now.
I am, dude, because it's so bad. Like, I hear some of these tattoo horror stories, and I'm like, what possessed these people? Like, what sad events transpired in your life that would end to that moment?
Do you know what was tattooed on this butthole?
Yes, I do.
What was it?
It's a target for his gay boyfriend.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that is so terrible. Like, Jesus Christ. Why would you do that to yourself? Oh, my God.
But Tyler's only concern was...
Why would you hold the shit?
Why would you hold the shit in?
Because you're
Not
thinking,
why
like...
did you get your butthole tattooed?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you just get your butthole tattooed. You know you got to... If you're going to have to shit, like, you might as well eat a bunch of peanut butter and clog that shit up because you ain't going to be able to shit for a couple days. Like, how the fuck you going to wipe? You better have one bomb-ass bidet. And even then, you're not supposed to let water directly hit the shit.
Right.
Like, what do? You put Vaseline around your butthole so the shit just slides out and then you just wipe the Vaseline off. That's a good idea.
Oh, my God,
Oh.
Tyler.
You see how smart I am? Look, I just solved
Three
a third wheel
problems.
problem with a first world solution. Vaseline.
God damn.
He's gay.
Always-
He knows all
always-
about
always comes
Vaseline.
back to
Yeah,
this.
I mean, yeah, sure, but... Like, again, what transpired in your life that would lead to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of bad shit in the world. I get that. But that, like, no one deserves that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it's self-inflicted is fucking like, motherfucker, like, you need to see a therapist.
Well, how hard up for money was the artist that he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do some artwork around your fucking anal cavity.
I have met maybe a small handful of artists that have ever refused to do work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most artists will, like, you go in to get a tattoo, and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, but I'm sure you got to draw the line at butthole tattoos, right? Like, if
I
you're going
mean-
to draw the line anywhere, it's got to be butthole tattoos.
I'm probably, if I was a tattoo artist, I'd probably draw the line at penises too. However, you want to fucking swing me a couple $100 extra on a small ass tattoo on your fucking thunder thimble, I'll do it.
Could you imagine somebody walking into a tattoo parlor? You're an artist, right? If you come in and, like, all of a sudden they say, hey, I want to tattoo a rocket ship on my dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're sitting there laughing about it. You're like, you know what? That's funny. Like, let's do this. But then you got to spend 4 or 5 hours holding this dude's dick.
Exactly.
in your fucking
And your
hand.
eye level. Like, you see how tattoo artists, like, you're fucking eye to eye with a fucking dick. And it is right here in your face.
Yeah?
I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah. Could you imagine what happens if that motherfucker, like, likes it?
What if he sneezes and he's like, he's got that feminine reaction when he sneezes and a little pee comes out. Pepper spray right in the face.
I don't know, man.
God,
it seems like one of those things I do like extra steps and have like fucking face
guards.
shield. Like I'd wear extra gloves, and shit like that. Fucking like
dip.
I'd come in like looking like I was prepped for surgery. Like, all right, guy, I guess we're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, if you draw the line at buttholes or whatever, and then some cute girl comes in, like,
Nah, still not tattooing a butthole. Like, I feel like, in all honesty, I feel like if you fucking inject ink into that part of the body, because that part of the body is like super absorbent, right? Because they say, you fucking beer bong a fucking beer up your butthole, you're gonna be.
That's because it's entering directly into your bloodstream, bypassing your liver.
Okay, well, there's that.
This is also why you're wrong.
I don't know. Hold on, what am I wrong for? I didn't. All right. Well, anyways. So, like, you're putting ink into this part of your body, and there's this needle just puncturing you a bunch of times. Like, I just don't feel like that is medically safe. I'm never going to get
Technically, tattoos aren't medically safe.
Eh.
Like, if you really want to get down to it, like, you're injecting a foreign thing into your body, and that's the ink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, by definition, like, it's not safe.
Okay, but even less so when it comes to the butthole.
I don't think anything's safe around your butthole. Not even the shit that comes out of it.
Around my butthole or buttholes in general?
Both.
Yeah. All the above.
Okay. Yeah, my
Or
butthole's
all
dangerous.
the under, considering the context.
All right. Well, let's get away from buttholes for a little bit. Let's take a little break for the sponsors. We'll be right back.
Hey, Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course. Or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here, too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy.
And we're back. It's that time for What the Fuck Facts of the Day. Because, we're educational and shit.
Yep.
First one, the wood frog can hold its pee for up to 8 months. Now, with what we just talked about, how long can it hold a deuce? I don't know. But it can hold its fucking urine for 8 months. That's fucking crazy, right?
I feel like if it was a long amount of time, like a really exaggerated amount, I think it would have been on that fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably. I didn't read into it that much. I just thought it was interesting.
Oh, well, yeah, sure it is.
I guess I should have told you to brought some what the fuck facts if you wanted. But if you got any on top of your head, just chime in whenever. You got any today, Shorty?
Not off the top of my head.
All right, well, shit. You lose up to 30% of your taste buds during flights. Apparently, a lot of shit changes with your body when you go into flight.
Yeah, it all has to do with altitude.
Yeah. Altitude, attitude, still. Whatever.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of people consider the airplane food bad.
Because they can't taste it?
Yep, because they can't taste it. Yeah, like, it's not bad if you're on the ground and shit like that. You can actually taste it. It's like, oh, this tastes all right. And then when you get up in the air, like, this tastes like shit. No, everything tastes like shit.
Does it taste like shit or just don't have a taste? I don't know. I've never flown.
Same.
You've never been on a plane?
No.
Me
Jesus
neither.
Christ.
Well, what else would I fly on? Well, a helicopter, okay, whatever. But still, a magical motherfucking carpet? It's a whole new world.
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, my next one. The M's in M&M's stands for Mars and Muri. Murray, Muri. I don't fucking know how to say it.
I didn't know that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Then the motherfuckers that came up with it.
yep, that is right. The Mars Company, whatever. Women have 2 times the amount of pain receptors than men, and their pain tolerance is higher. The second one is well known. The first one, I had no clue. Are pain receptors... All right, so a pain receptor, is that like a nerve ending?
Pretty much.
Yes.
How many nerve... All right. Why do they have so many more?
I don't know. I just assume that's why they're way more emotional than us. And that's not a slight against women or anything like that. That's just like they feel more than we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, comparatively, we are numb.
We had to look to the corner for
validation.
Well, I'm not
validation.
trying to slight. I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. It's just just a general assumption.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, I'm an emotional bitch sometimes, but still. Apparently, I have half the amount of pain receptors.
Yeah.
All right, only 11% of people are left-handed.
11%.
11%.
I'm part of the 11.
But so, are you left-handed, or do you use both hands?
I am left-handed, dude. I can't use my right hand for shit.
Let me tell you an interesting story. My brother is left-handed, right? And I am such a competitive person, and I was even more competitive when I was younger. My brother was left-handed, and I was jealous. I was like, no, this motherfucker, he can do shit left-handed, then I'm going to do shit left-handed. So at a young age, I conditioned myself to be ambidextrous.
Really?
I am not naturally ambidextrous, but I am ambidextrous because he was left-handed, and I didn't think it was fair. Dude, I was madder than a motherfucker when, he's left-handed. I was like, why is he right funny? Why does he throw with that hand? So I had to teach myself how to do this shit.
So I get a lot of flack, like, from the few left-handers that I know. A lot of them do shit. Like, they only write left-hand. They write and draw left-handed, but everything else is right-handed. Like, when it comes to sports and shit. Like, I got a buddy of mine who, like, every time we go out and, like, he's real big into sports and shit. We toss a football or baseball or something like that. He's throwing it with his right hand, and I'm always confused. I'm like, motherfucker, I thought you were left-handed. Like, he took me to the batting cages for the first time in my life, and he was swinging right-handed. And I'm like, so I thought that's how I was supposed to do it, and it felt wrong 100% of the time. Now, the only thing I can do right-handed is archery.
Can you jerk off right-handed?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
duh. Switch hitter, dog.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
About you?
Feels like a stranger. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, no, it feels like straight. See, now you got to sit on your hand until it falls asleep.
No, because, like, my left hand does it right. My right hand does it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's like a
It's
blind date.
This isn't right. This doesn't feel normal.
What hand do you jerk off with, Ryan?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, see, switch hitters, dog.
Right.
Everybody does it.
All right. Well, next one. An ostrich one eye is bigger than its brain.
I believe that. There's some pretty dumb fucking birds.
Yeah, especially if you can't fly and all they do is headbutt you.
Right? That's
Absolutely.
fucking weird. How you a bird and you can't fucking fly?
But they can
Ask a
work.
chicken.
Yeah,
And-
that's fucking weird. You're
and they
useless.
Can, and they can run up to 60 miles an hour. You think they'd be able to get a good running start?
Right?
Yeah,
Fucking
at least
weirdos.
fucking glide or something. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, squirrels can do it.
Dude, squirrels are fucking majestic, though, dude. I love me some squirrels, dude. Squirrels are awesome.
Fucking squirrels are assholes.
They are assholes, but they're still awesome.
I killed a squirrel with a rock once.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because it was like gumming through my garbage, and I was like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. So I threw a rock at it. I actually killed that motherfucker. with
Shorty.
it. What?
That's horrible.
I tried to keep it.
I tried to stuff it.
True story.
All right.
I walked in the house and I was like, Mom, what do I do with this? And she's like, why are you bringing animals in my house? I was like, it's not alive.
Like a fucking cat. I brought you a present, Mom.
Yeah.
Thought you'd be proud of me.
Exactly.
I also got in trouble for bringing home snakes.
Oh, fuck that.
But I had like
damn it.
6 snakes like all wrapped around my body. I'm like, Mom, look what I found.
No.
And like I got them wrapped around my head and shit trying to kill me.
What's worse for you, snakes or spiders?
Oh, spiders don't bother me. You put me in a room full of goddamn spiders, I don't give a fuck. You put me in a room with one goddamn snake, I'm gonna act like a fuck. Look, so apparently you can scare a bunny to death. That's me when it comes to snakes. You seen that fucking meme floating around? It's these fucking 3 big ass snakes in front of a door, and it says there's $6 million behind the door. You getting through it? Goddamn, I've been poor my whole life. Ain't nothing changing.
I'll never forget, like, I was at church camp when I was a teenager, and a fucking snake was up in, like, the pavilion area. And, dude, like, everybody comes running out screaming, and I just stood there, like, what? I was so confused. Somebody's like, snake! And this motherfucker comes up and, like, just chills next to me, because I'm the only one not moving. The snake does. So I reached down, I picked that motherfucker up, and I'm like, all right,
Nope.
out to the field.
Nope,
Everyone's
nope.
like, oh, my God, how are you doing that? It's a fucking snake.
No, thank you.
Motherfucker snake was terrified. Like, everybody started screaming and running and shit. That fucking snake walked right up to me. The only thing that
It
wasn't...
didn't walk. It ain't got no feet.
Don't get him started.
Ain't got no goddamn feet. How out of... Oh, no. Not today. Not today, Satan. What day is a good day for Satan?
Huh?
I don't know. Everybody says not today, Satan. I just said it. Like, what day are you like, okay, today's the day, Satan?
Halloween?
I guess so.
Fuck. I don't
I
know.
was just trying to get it away from snakes.
Well, Satan turned into a snake.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Alright, next one. It's gonna fucking... y'all are gonna think about this next one for a while. Dreamt is the only word that ends with MT.
M-T?
Yep.
Oh, dreamt.
Dreamt.
I guess. I don't fucking know.
That one fucked me up for a minute.
That one hurt my brain.
It does. I got one more for you.
All right.
The only continent with no active volcanoes is Australia.
Yeah, because they don't need anything worse.
No, because everything there is meant to fucking kill you.
Yeah, it's Australia.
Including snakes.
Oh, fucking snakes. Look, I'm still tapping the table after I told him not to tap the table.
I know, dude.
Oh,
I don't even touch the fucking table, dude.
I know, I have to. I'm the one with the cards.
Well, I mean, you can set it down nice and gentle.
Jerry
you know?
Jerry Springer, them bitches just throw them.
Yeah.
Round the horn style.
Right.
All right, well, I think that's all we got for today.
That's all I got.
Yeah. So today's outer idiot of the day, I said it right. Today we're mailing it in with this one. It's the whole community. You guys are the reason why we do this. I fucking I love it when somebody messages me about the show, just out of the blue. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I know you. If you're gonna message me about the show, that's why I do it, to make y'all laugh, to inform you, to teach you some history, to teach you some fucking cool educational shit, to make you cringe, to make you laugh, to make you cry, whatever it is. That's why I do it.
I did have somebody finally reach out to me about it, though.
Did you?
Yeah, somebody reached out to me, and they're like, what the fuck is the inner idiot? And I'm like, give it a listen. Like, 30 minutes later, they're like, you're fucking mean to that guy.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never had anybody
somebody
say
was
anything mean to me.
somebody was like, man, you're mean to Tyler. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. I just fucking sit there and talk.
It's not our fault he comes up with the list of the worst 5 video games of all time.
Aw.
Yeah.
Do you think he's mean to me? I've never had that thought. Motherfucker, I've never thought you were mean to me, but now I'm always going to think about it.
I mean,
Well, you thought we were ganging up on you today when you were talking about your
see,
video
there
games.
you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did get a little sensitive about that
It's
one.
all right. It's all right. It's all right. I'm just confused about your definitions of words and how you use them.
Well, you know, we're going to continue to confuse you, so don't worry.
That's my lot in life, being confused.
All right. Well, I think that's it. So, in the meantime,
In between's time.
remember, if the tea ain't from Long Island, I don't want it. Cue the music. We out.